Hello students, Standard 8. We are going to start the revision of chapter number 3 in chemistry. Synthetic fibers and plastics. In the lower standard, you learn about the natural fibers. Natural fibers are those which are obtained from nature, like cotton fibers, wool, silk, jute, etc. Sometimes we use the coconut fibers also. That all are obtained from nature, either from the plants or from the animals. So they were known as natural fibers. But some fibers which are not obtained from the natural sources, but they are made artificially using the chemicals. So those fibers are known as man-made or artificial or synthetic fibers. We use so many articles which are made of the synthetic fibers, and then let us understand about some of the synthetic fibers. So as I have told you that they are not obtained from nature but made by human things, and therefore they are known as synthetic fibers. So these synthetic fibers, if you talk about it, they are generally the chain of small units. The synthetic fibers are a chain of small units joined together. Each small unit is known as monomer, and then so many monomers join together to make a chain like big atom, and that large single unit is known as a polymer. So poly means many. It is a Greek word. Poly means many and mer means units. So many units combine together and make a large single unit. It is known as polymer. And as polymer is made of many repeating units. A polymer obtained in nature is a cellulose, which is in the cotton. So cotton is a natural polymer called cellulose, and it is made up of a large number of glucose units. So its monomer unit is glucose, and when the glucose units combine together in large number, then they make a single unit. Big unit is known as the cellulose. So cellulose is the natural polymer in the form of cotton, and it is made up of the monomer unit, that is the glucose. Now there are so many types of synthetic fibers. In this chapter we will discuss about nylon, rayon, then polyester and acrylic. So these are the examples of the synthetic fibers. First of all, we will talk about the rayon. What is rayon? What are its uses? And why is it called artificial silk? Now the rayon is closely related to silk because its texture is same like silk. We know that silk. How do we get silk? Silk fibers are obtained from the silkworm moth. Silkworm moth, the cocoons, they bind the cocoons around them, and then from that we obtain the silk fibers. It was discovered in China, but they kept it secret for a long time. But this fibers obtained from silk are very, very costly. It is beautiful in texture, and therefore people are fascinated with it. They like that fabric, and therefore they made attempts to make that silk artificially so that it can be cheaper. And then in the end of the 19th century, they made the silk artificially, and it is known as the artificial silk rayon. So rayon is known as artificial silk. So now this rayon is obtained from a natural source, wood pulp. But on the wood pulp they make some processes and then they make it, and therefore it is a man-made fiber. Though it is obtained from the wood pulp is a natural product, but we are not using it directly. We have a chemical treatment on the wood pulp, and then they are making the rayon. So it is a man-made fiber, and it is cheaper than the silk fibers, and same characteristics as silk. It can be woven in the like silk fiber also. It can dyed in the variety of colors also, and therefore it is used. Rayon is mixed with cotton so that to make bed sheets, and also it is mixed with wool to make some carpets also. So that is the thing that we have to learn about the silk, the rayon, and why it is called artificial silk, that we already discussed about. Now the other synthetic fibers are the nylon. It is said that nylon was first time made in 1931. Nylon is another man-made fiber which was made in 1931, and it is totally synthetic, means none of the any natural raw material like plant or animal is used in it. It was prepared from coal, water and air. It was the first fully synthetic fiber. Nylon is the firstly fully synthetic fiber. It is said that the nylon was first invented two places together. Nylon like New York and London. So they take from New York NY and from London LON, and thus the nylon name came in existence. So now these nylon fibers are very strong, elastic and very light in the weight, and it is very lustrous and very easy to wash, and therefore it became very popular for cloth makings. So we use many articles made from nylon, like the socks that we wear, the ropes, tents, toothbrushes, car seat belts, sleeping bags, curtains, etc. So many objects, so many articles we use which are made up of nylon. it is also used in making of the parachutes and also for the ropes that are used for the rock climbing, because they are very very strong. So they are used for the rope in rock climbing also. A nylon thread is actually stronger than a steel wire. It means that it is stronger than all other synthetic or the natural fiber. So we have to understand with an activity that nylon thread is stronger than all the other. For that we need a stand with a clamp, and we have to take different type of thread like cotton thread, wool, silk and nylon. And then what we have to do? Take first a cotton thread of about 60 centimeter length and try it to the clamp so that it hangs freely, as shown here in the figure, so that it can hang freely. So first we took the cotton thread and then at the free end suspend a pen so that weight can be placed, a small pen, such that we can put a small weight. Now add weight one by one. Start adding the weight, 10 gram, 20 gram, etc., 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 until the thread is broken down. Add weight one by one till the thread breaks. So when the thread breaks, count the total weight that you placed in that pen. Then note down it and then weigh another fiber. These weight indicate the strength of the wire. Now we have to take another thread like wool, silk and nylon one by one. One by one you put that thread and put a pen and start adding the the weights, and until the thread broke down. Then you will see that only the nylon will have the most capacity to have the weight. It means that it can bear a lots of weight. So if you tabulate the data, then you will understand that it is very very strong. So that is, we can say that nylon is the strongest of all this cotton, wool, silk, etc. Now the other one are polyester. So what are the raw materials used in make polyester and why it is suitable for dress materials? Now polyester is the two words, poly and ester. It is also a synthetic fiber and they are very very such that they are very nice, such that they cannot get wrinkled easily, and it remains crisp and very easy to wash, and therefore it is suitable for making dress material. So the polyester, people wearing polyester shirts and other dresses. So polyester is very popular for the dress material. So we use different type of clothes like shirt and others for the ladies also, because they are wrinkle free. It means that after getting washed, they are getting dried also easily, and therefore they are used for the dress material. Terylene is a popular polyester. The one of the polyester is the terylene, which is a very very popular. It can be drawn into very thin, very fine fibers, and that can be woven like any other yarn. Also, PET. We hear about so many PET. PET means polyethylene terephthalate. It is a very familiar form of polyester. It is used for making bottles. If you use the plastic bottles, maybe you learn about it, heard about it, that it is a PET bottles. PET means this polyethylene terephthalate. So it is a very familiar polyester, and it is used for making bottles, utensils, films, wires, and so many other useful products. Polyester is actually made up of the repeating units of a chemical which is known as ester. As we saw that polymer. So now here monomer atom is ester. So many small units of ester. What is ester? That you will learn in the higher standards. But ester is one type of chemical which have very pleasant smell. Like when you cut a nice apple, the sweet smell is there. The same smell is there by them. So that polyester are made from the unit ester. Esters are the chemicals which give fruits like smell. Fabrics are sold by the name like polycot, polywool, terrycot, etc. Because they are mixing. When polycot is mixture of polyester and cotton. When polyester and cotton fibers are mixed, it is known as polycot. Similarly, if polyester and woolen fibers are mixed, they are known as polywool, etc. Then the last one is the acrylic. Then acrylic is the synthetic material which are same as wool, and these prepared from synthetic fiber acrylic are very cheaper than the natural wool, because natural wool is very expensive. So the other sources is the acrylic, and acrylic are relatively cheap and they are available in a variety of colors. Synthetic fibers are more durable. Now the last question is coming, that what are the qualities of synthetic fibers make them more popular than natural fibers? So because they are durable, available easily, less expensive, dry up quickly, easy to maintain, and therefore these all fibers are very easy, very popular. The another question here remaining is that why should we not wear synthetic clothes while working in kitchen? So these synthetic fibers can catch the fire very easily, very quickly, and then after melting that they will stick to the skin. And therefore, if you are working in the kitchen and if accidentally your clothes catch fire, then what will happen? They will melt and they will stick to the body, and then it can be dangerous, and therefore it is not advised that to wear the synthetic clothes in the kitchen, also in the laboratory where they are working with the lamp and the fire, etc. So that is the story about the synthetic fibers. So here we are going to finish the session. The assignment is there. It will be in your PDF file. We discussed all the questions here. And any confusion, write down in the comment section. Thank you very much.